you guys, today we're going to be creating a fun and beautiful spring drawing of circle flowers. Taking a shape and turning it into a lot of different kinds of things, it pushes your creativity. It makes you think about how to do the same thing over and over again and make it different. So we wouldn't want the same flower in each one of these. So you have to take your imagination and make each one different, okay? So it's a good exercise in limiting yourself. It's like when people do the 3 marker challenge and you limit yourself to your colors and it increases your ability to be creative, okay? So we're limiting ourselves to circle shapes and it's gonna increase us on our creativity. So when you look at this one, I have 2 smileys, but they're drawn different. I have 2 that have these little lines and dots, but they're drawn different. Okay, I have one with more circles in it with little lines and designs. So the more lines that you add, the more interesting it will be. Okay, so you will also get a handout that looks like this, and it has some different ideas that you can put in there. I'm going to be drawing in Sharpie, and then you're going to draw in pencil and trace in Sharpie, okay? So the way that I drew this middle one was I just started with my own little circle, and it doesn't have to be perfect. The circles that you draw aren't going to necessarily be perfect, and that's okay. And then I drew little lines coming out like this. And then I drew another circle here. And then inside of that, I drew little circles, or you could even fill them in like little dots. And then on the outside, I did little half circles like this, okay? So you're gonna look at these and you're gonna draw all of your different details in your picture. If you're comfortable with it and you wanna draw it in Sharpie first, we do have a few extras, but if you mess up more than once and you need more than one extra, we're gonna switch to drawing in pencil so that way you can erase if you make a mistake. Also, if you do make a mistake, there might be something we can do to help you fill it in and make it look better, okay? So after you draw your flower, these are gonna be kind of whimsical and fun, then you're gonna draw your stem, and you can leave your stem blank, or you can put little patterns in your stems, like this one has stripes and dots and zigzags, and these are different kinds of stripes than these, okay? You can also draw leaves. You can use pointy shaped leaves or rounded shaped leaves. I have some in mine that are pointy, and some that are rounded, and some that are big, and some that have patterns, okay? So that's what we're doing today. I'm gonna finish mine and show you what mine looks like at the end, and then you guys get to start. Hold on one second. All right, you guys. So at this point, you will have drawn your details. I added a cute bee to this one. This one I added a cute bird, okay? And then I added hearts and grass. All right, so at this point, you can just color it. Now, you don't have to just color it. I'm gonna give you another option, but if you wanna color it, you can use markers, you can use colored pencils, you can use crayon, you can use oil pastels, okay? Or any combination of the above except for oil pastel with marker, because the marker and oil pastel will ruin the marker, okay? Now, if you want to, the other option is gonna be, you can do a marker print, and I'm gonna demonstrate that. So the way you do a marker print is we'll give you a gallon-sized bag, and you will color with your markers. And if they're not showing up like this, then you need to get a new marker. It doesn't have to be exactly like this, but you will want a new marker, okay, if it's not showing up at all. So I'm gonna do a rainbow, red, orange, yellow, and I'm just filling in the bag. Green, I'm gonna go light green. You don't have to do it like this. You can make it look like sky and grass, or like a sunset and grass at the bottom. So I could do green at the bottom with sky colors up here, like blues and purples. Okay, I was on green, so now we're gonna do blue. Ooh, I need to replace my blue, but we'll see. Actually, I think I just did replace my blue. Be checking that out. Blue, and then purple. I got purple at the bottom. All right, so now what I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna move this out of the way, and I'm gonna spray my bag. Now, when you spray your bag, you don't wanna be really close to it, because then it like moves all of your marker. You want to be kind of farther away, so that way, because a spray, it comes down and it gets wider, right? Like a triangle. So you want the wide part of the triangle to hit your area, not this part where it's the pointy part, okay? So I'm going to come out here and I'm going to spray this really good. Perfect. Okay. Then I'm going to lay my paper down right here, and I'm going to flip this. I'm going to lay it on top, and I'm going to smush it. You really want to kind of smush and rub. If there's white spots left, you can smush and rub in those. And what it's going to do is it's going to transfer my rainbow over to my paper. It's not perfect. It's not going to make like a perfect print. It may not color everything perfectly. Like down here, my purple didn't get quite as wet as up here, okay? But it does look really cool. Okay, so if you want to do a marker print, you can. If you don't like the marker print, you can just color it however you want to. That is up to you, okay? All right, I can't wait to see these. Y'all have fun.